Stop scrolling right now, watch this, before my video gets deleted. This little known hack could save the average American household thousands of dollars on internet bills. No complicated tools, no technical background required. If you've got an old speaker, some copper wire, a Bluetooth dongle, and a spare USB charger, you're good to go. Let's get started. First, grab any old speaker lying around the house. Yep, the dustier the better. Right before wiring up the speaker, grab your aluminum sheet and cut it into a few thin straps. Take these shiny strips and wrap them carefully around the old speaker, not too tight, just enough to cover the outside. This helps the setup capture even more signal, boosting the trick's reach. If you want extra punch, add a layer or two, and make sure the metal hugs close to the speaker's body. While I'm cutting these aluminum straps and wrapping them around the speaker, let me tell you why you've never seen this trick on mainstream websites or TV. Every year, Americans spend billions lining the pockets of huge internet service providers and hardware manufacturers who push expensive routers, extenders, and complicated plans. Hacks like this, they're a direct threat to that business model. If something this simple, just kitchen foil and a couple wires, gets out, it could topple the whole overpriced internet game. That's why big corporations put tons of pressure on tech blogs and influencers never to talk about it. They'll bury tutorials like these, or shut them down with copyright complaints and secret takedowns. All I'm doing is using everyday science, repurposing old gear and scrap metal to redirect and boost signals. Exactly what expensive gadgets claim to do, but you don't need to open your wallet. Take 2 pieces of copper wire, not super thick, just enough to wrap around the metal ends on the speaker terminals. Watch closely, I'm connecting both wires straight into the speaker's output, and you'll feel a slight resistance as it goes in. That's totally fine. Alright, now that we're at the crucial part of the build, I want you to pay close attention. This is where a lot of people mess up, but I'm going to keep it simple and clear for you. So, for the next minute or so, I'm going to stay silent while you watch exactly what I do. No distractions, no talking, just pure visual so you can follow along and get every step right. This is your chance to really absorb how these wires connect, how the aluminum straps wrap, and how everything fits together. Take your time, pause the video if you need to, and don't rush. Once this is done, I'll be back to explain the final steps and what happens next. But for now, watch carefully and learn, because this is the key to making the whole setup work correctly. Ready? Let's go. Before we dive deeper, let me ask you this. How much do you really trust the internet companies controlling what you pay for your connection? Every month, millions of Americans hand over big bucks for data plans that barely deliver. They want you stuck in their system, tied to their contracts, paying for every megabyte. But imagine if you could cut through all that noise with just a handful of everyday items. No contracts, no monthly fees, just a little know-how and some patience. This isn't just about saving money, it's about taking your power back, to connect freely, without limits, and without waiting on anyone to approve your access. Stick around, because what you're seeing here could change the way you think about internet forever. It's simple, it's wild, and it's something they definitely don't want you to try. Here's the Bluetooth dongle I'm using, a small but powerful device that usually connects your computer or phone to wireless peripherals. But today, it's the secret ingredient in our setup. Notice how compact it is, yet it can pick up signals from quite a distance. I'm going to slip this inside the charger casing so it can interact with the wires we've connected to the speaker and aluminum straps. This dongle acts like a bridge. Next, with those same 2 wires, move to your USB charger. You want to wrap the exposed copper ends tightly around the 2 metal prongs of your charger plug. I'm making sure the copper makes solid contact. Don't worry about a bit of trial and error here. Just get them snug. Alright, I know this is a lot to take in, but if you're finding this useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to see it. This might be the only thing standing between you and saving thousands of dollars on internet, and honestly, sharing is the only way this kind of secret gets out there. So, let's keep this going, and I'll be right back with more. Remember, your support helps get this kind of content seen by more people, so thank you, and let's get to it. Drop a comment and let me know what kind of hack or DIY project you want to see next. I'm always looking for new ways to surprise you with simple, wild ideas. Plug your USB cable into the USB-C connector, then take your second charger and get it ready. Everything's assembled. Time to plug it into your nearest wall socket, and this is where the magic happens. In theory, we're harnessing the electromagnetic field from your socket, paired with the speaker's humble coil, attracting stray radio frequencies, and that's how we supposedly tap satellite internet. Let the system run for a few seconds. You might even notice your Bluetooth dongle flicker. Some people say that's your sign the build is working. If you're following along, double check every connection. Are all your wires snug? Dongle inserted, USB lead firmly wrapped. Good. Sometimes people add an aluminum foil sheet over the speaker. I've had mixed results, but it's up to you if you want to take things next level. Now, get ready to test it. Open your Bluetooth menu. With a bit of luck, you might see an unnamed device pop up. Click connect. If you're really lucky, your device claims it's online. That's what makes this hack so wild. Just household scraps and a bit of wiring. And if you're wondering whether this works everywhere, here's what viewers in big cities and rural areas have told me. Results vary, but when it does kick in, folks say it's blazing fast compared to what they're used to. That's it for today's crazy internet hack. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and share it with your friends.